name is Nick Hoover, the Vice President of Business over at Rusted Ogre Games. Today I'd like to give you guys a sneak preview of our card game and go over the first turn sequence of Dark Masts, a Dead Seas card game. As you may or may not know, we're coming into the last few days of our Kickstarter, and I'd like to give you guys all a quick preview of how to play. So let's get into it. Dark Masts, a Dead Seas card game consists of 4 nations: orcs, elves, humans, and dwarfs. Each have their own special ability that makes them very unique to the card game. Dark Masts, a Dead Seas card game, is a 1 vs 1 game that consists of 4 different nations. After you've picked your captain, which you see here, and you picked your ship, which you see here, of your exact nation that you chose, you choose 10 cards from your nation deck and you place it right here, within reach of yourself. Your opponent will do the same. Their captain, their ship, their nation deck. This is the common deck. This is where you'll find your nodes, your resin, items that will help you upgrade your ship so you can destroy your opponent. Okay. Before anybody starts, each player looks at their navigation, which will be located at the bottom of your card. Whoever has the lowest navigation actually gets to go first. In that sense, it gives you the idea with a person with the higher navigation that they can maneuver a little bit better compared to the slower navigation. When the slower navigation starts, they choose 5 cards. And this can be in any order, but you can only take from your nation. You can never take from your opponent's nation. You have to also announce what cards you want to take. You take up to 5. In this turn, I'll take 3 from the common, or the action deck, and 2 from my nation deck. Next, I'm going to lay down a node shard. And a node shard is you can only use once, and then you have to discard it. But I'm going ahead and I'm laying it down. I get 3 from it. I'm going to turn 1, and I'm also going to put a berserker down, which will give me +3 to boarding, because I want to get up and close to my opponent. Now with 1 card in my hand, I can't really use it, so I'm going to go ahead and hold on to it. And now it will be my opponent's turn, and they'll do the same as I did. Choose from their nation, and choose from their action. And they can do it in any order. 3 and 2, 4 and 1, all 5. All they have to do is announce it to me first. The person with the lowest navigation gets to choose whether they're going to attack, defend, board, or clear the event. I can't clear the event because I don't have enough. I really can't board right now because it wouldn't be worth it. But I might be able to attack them, and that's what I'm going to do. So now I'm going to declare attack. My opponent with a higher navigation gets to then choose what they want to do. They want to defend. So we now proceed into the next step. My attack is a 5. My captain gives me a +1, so that's 6. Their defense is a 5. But I also have to remember that there's still an event on the field. And that event gives me -1 to any attack for all ships. So that drops me down to a 5. Their defense is 5, so nothing happens. We're now done with the attack phase. Nothing really happens, but there's always next turn. Now we're in the maintenance phase, and in this phase, the player with the lowest navigation gets to decide whether they want to discard all their cards, 1 card. You could choose as many in your hand that you want to discard. In this case, I only have 1, and I'm not really going to use it, so I'm going to go ahead and discard it. Now, after I discard it, I go ahead and I return all of my residues so that they're back in their appropriate position. So I know in the next turn I haven't used them yet. Once I'm completed, and once my opponent has done the same thing, then we start all over again with the upgrade phase. Choosing as many from my nation deck and as many from the action deck. Announcing the numbers. 3 and 2, 4 and 1, however you may have your hand. Well, this concludes our first turn. I hope you enjoyed our sneak preview. If you've already pledged, I want to say thank you. It means so much to myself and the other gentlemen at Rusted Ogre Games. If you haven't pledged yet, please consider giving a pledge and help us out to get to production. Again, I'm Nick Hoover at Rusted Ogre Games, and our game is Dark Masts, a Dead Seas card game.